Hey, what's up guys? It's a beautiful spring day. It's about 70 degrees and I'm out for a walk. And I want to talk to you for a minute about sensible sun exposure. So I hear a lot of talk on Facebook and from friends and other people I know about how dangerous the sun can be. And if you do abuse the sun, if you do get too much sun exposure, it can be dangerous. But I think a lot of it, and this is based on what I've read and what I've learned from some of the other doctors I follow, a lot of it is really overblown, and some sun exposure is very healthy. And I want to kind of put things in perspective. The sun is 4.6 billion years old. Planet Earth is 4.5 billion years old. So for the first 500 million years, there wasn't a whole lot going on. And then some life formed, and ever since then, life has been evolving on this earth, and it never would have been able to evolve without the sun. Now, we're humans, we're mammals, and I want to ask, why is it only that humans are having increasing skin cancer and eye cancer rates, and other animals aren't? Okay, is it really the sun that's causing this, or is it something else? And I also want to ask you, why is it that our blood's a chromophore, meaning it absorbs frequencies of light, but our blood absorbs UV light. There's also porphyrins in our blood, which also absorb UV light. So if UV was so toxic for us, why would we have something in our blood that specifically absorbs UV light? And we also have photoreceptors. So we have a photoreceptor in our skin, in our eye, called neuropsin, which only absorbs light in the UV range. So I also find it odd that we would have this photoreceptor in our eye and in our skin that only absorbs UV light if UV light is toxic to us. Now, UV light also interacts with our biology to create some different things. You know, life uses these emergent properties where you take two totally different things and you put them together and you get something very different. So an example of an emergent property is water. So you take oxygen and hydrogen, two odorless, colorless gases, you put them together, you get water, something you can drink. You can also take hydrogen and nitrogen and put them together and you get ammonia, which is something totally stinky and toxic to humans. But anyway, life uses all of these emergent properties, and life uses UVA and tryptophan to create serotonin, and that gets converted to melatonin. Life also uses UVA light from the sun and tyrosine to create dopamine. Okay, so life uses UV to do a lot of different things. It also uses UVB to create vitamin D, which we need for good immunity. It also creates beta endorphins, and that's that good feeling you get from working out, or it's also known as runner's high. It also creates alpha MSH, which is a hormone that helps us feel good. So UV light from the sun does all these things that really benefit our health. So don't be afraid of the sun, but at the same time, be smart about it. So if you're a pale white guy from Ireland or upstate New York where I live, and it's December and you choose to go to the Caribbean for a vacation and you hang out in the sun for 8 hours, you're going to get a bad burn, and that could lead to some potential health effects down the road. So be smart about it. Get sensible sun exposure. You don't want to burn yourself, but as you expose yourself to sun, you build up what's called a sun callus. So your body, something else that interacts with UVA light is I forget the amino acid in your body, but you form melanin, and melanin is kind of like your sun callus. That's your tan. And as you build up a bigger and bigger sun callus, you can handle more and more sun. Okay. Some other benefits from the sun are the sun's, UV light. UV light comes from the sun, but it's also balanced with infrared light, and infrared light is very healing and regenerative. So that's another kind of benefit and bonus you get from the sun. And you don't get that when you're covered up. You actually do get some of the IR benefits when you have clothes on, but you get more benefits when your skin is fully exposed to the sun. So be smart about it, build up your sun callus, and if you start, if you're in the sun and you haven't fully adapted to it yet, then pay attention to your skin. When it turns pink, then hang out in the shade for a while. And then the next day you'll be able to handle the sun for a little bit longer. So I hope this helps, because I get a lot of questions from people about what safe sun exposure is, and just be smart about it. Don't let yourself burn, but at the same time, don't be afraid of the sun, because there's a lot of good benefits. So I hope you like this. If you have any questions, let me know below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.